Third world title, and it's time to see this final over the line. Two former champions, Dennis Taylor, Ken Doherty, are the men for that job. Evening, fellas.
Very good evening, Hazel, and what have we left in store in this final? Can John Higgins come out and claw his way back? It's not beyond him, Ken.
No, definitely not beyond them, but he's going to need something from inside, drawing all that fantastic experiences that he's witnessed himself here. 4 times champion, of course. He's going to need to play his best and no miss snooker from now on in. Can he do it? It's going to be tough against this man who has played from 10-4 down, Dennis. It's just an incredible, incredible performance.
It really is, and to think that he could win it 3 times in 4 years in the modern game, I mean, that would be quite something. But he's, and there's the little lady on the top that everybody likes to give a little kiss. Oh no, the dreaded double kiss. Not the best start for John, and there's 1 red at the back of the bunch that's available as well, so it's an early chance for Mark Selby.
Yeah, he's got a nice angle when potting this, coming off the ball cushion, side cushion for a ball colour. And he should have a nice angle if the cue ball, well, slowed up a little bit off that side cushion. He's shaping up to take this green on. He's having a look at that red you talked about just at the back of the pack. If he can hold for that, he will. If he can't, he'll
green
could possibly go offside and bottom cushioning into the pack. Let's see what he does here.
I've noticed he's done quite a bit of that, where he's down on the shot, then he gets up again, has a look at the angle before he plays it. He's certainly making sure of things. I think he's going to hold on that red that I mentioned.
Yeah, it's funny that it's when he did get up, he said good timing to someone who just coughed when he was on his backswing. This, he'll bring some more reds into play. Needs the cue ball to get off that side cushion now.
5.
Everything going into the heart of the pocket, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, he's not far off the cushion, and he cued this beautifully. I mean, right smack in the middle of the pocket, as Ken says, and red in the middle, up for the pink. And then he can please himself because he's got a couple of reds available. Or he could go into the pack.
13.
And it's a nice pack to go into. There seems to be a few available, and he's taking the blue to play for the individual red there. Yeah, yesterday at one stage when he was so far behind, he'd lost his timing, and people were saying we might not have a session this evening the way John Higgins was playing. But what a turnaround.
19.
Yeah, he was almost completely all at sea. It looked, he was very tired in that second session. Looked like he completely gone, and how he's turned this match around is quite remarkable. That's
And
what champions do, I suppose, Dennis, eh?
And usually when you're playing well, there's always something like this available to you. Look at that. When you're struggling, there's never a plant there.
27.
No loose thread, no, but he is blessed with tremendous cue pair. He's going to need it here to split the reds. Watch the cue ball. There you go, the second. Body,
34.
body language suggests he's not on the red.
He did get the spin, but it just spun back into the reds. We'll just show you. Watch the white as it stops here, and
We'll
then
leave it till after.
all of a sudden it spins right back. There's something on one of the balls there, but Jan Verhaas said, well, I'll leave it till after this shot. It's a bit of an awkward place to be cleaning the cue ball.
Maybe having a go at this red into the left centre. He'd be playing it with an element of safety. Well, decided against it.
Mark
It was
Selby, 34.
too fine of it. Caught into the middle.
I'm not sure what that was. Jan will tell us later. That's a terrific shot from John Higgins there. And John also looks a little tired, just rubbing his eyes there, but that red going in the middle will make him feel a little bit better. Could do with a sizable contribution here. Oh, it needs to pull up. It needs to pull up, and it is.
4.
Well, he's good on both reds here. He can pot this screw back for pink or blue and bring the rest of the reds into play here. Just be careful of the in-off in the middle. No, he's got
5.
into it too much. He's okay. I was hoping to be on blue or pink there, but over screwed that by quite some margin. Well, it's these
8.
situations, Dennis, that John Higgins really has to capitalise upon if he's to find a way back into this match. In the early part of this match, he would have won the frame from this position. Different story when been kept out for so long.
The black's a little awkward from this right-hand side. He may have to play up for the pink here. He's coming around to see if he can just reach it with the extension, but up for the pink and then it back on its spot. He's got a terrific chance. Earlier this season, I mentioned before, against Stuart Bingham in China, he was 7 frames all and finished the match with 3 century breaks. Oh, what he'd give for finding that sort of form here.
23. 24. 31. 32.
The red that's close to the right-hand side cushion would be no problem for John Higgins being a right-hander. And I'm just wondering whether the only red that may be the most difficult is the one next to the yellow. He's just coming to have a look at that now. Does it pot into the
38.
green pocket? Looks very, very close, almost touching that yellow. I think it may be on though. And that's how I always ask how far players are thinking
13.
ahead. Well, possibly thinking at least 6 shots ahead there.
$45. 46.
He'd love to get, well, I've got the other white there. If he screwed over from the pink, anywhere near that would be ideal. That's okay.
Beautiful shot. He's just having another look at that
52.
red. Just roll this red in. Nice angle on the black.
53.
One good positional shot to get on that red beside the yellow. Needs to slow down. Needs to slow down.
60.
Well, it looks tight, but it will go.
He would have liked to be on a bit straighter, wouldn't he, Dennis? And he just ran on that cue ball just to make this putt a little bit more awkward than he would have liked.
Any colour with this red would make the frame safe. Nicely played.
61.
And nicely onto the black.
Well, this has been a fantastic break. This has been John Higgins at his best, Dennis.
68.
It's amazing the interval came just at the right time for John. He would have had a chance to maybe chat with his brother Jason and just talk things over and come out and, well, this is what he's had to do, and he's done it. And what about this for a positional shot?
70. 73.
Well, we did say if ever a time John Higgins needed a good
77.
frame-winning break, it was now, and he's produced the goods. This is superb.
82. 88.
Is back with white against